What if I told you that the love of your life isn't just someone you fall for, but someone who awakens the deepest parts of you? Today, I'll share 5 subtle yet undeniable signs that tell you, without a doubt, that this connection isn't just fleeting, it's transformative. First, there's the feeling of déjà vu, as if your souls have met before, long before this life. Then, notice how they reflect your truest self, both your light and your shadow, without judgment. Conversations with them flow effortlessly, and even the silences feel meaningful. You'll realize that your values, hopes, and visions align, creating a shared path rather than parallel journeys. Emotionally, they resonate with you in a way that calms your fears, yet excites your spirit. They push you to grow, yet always provide unwavering support. And deep down, a quiet knowing tells you this is more than love. It's destiny. If you're noticing these signs in someone right now, pause and reflect. Share this with someone you care about or save it for later. It might just help you recognize the love you've been searching for all along. Have you ever met someone and felt an unexplainable sense of familiarity, like you've known them long before this moment? That feeling, subtle yet undeniable, is more than coincidence. It's a deep recognition that taps into something profound within us. When it comes to identifying the love of your life, this sense of immediate connection is often the first signal. It's as if your souls recognize each other, bypassing logic and first impressions, settling instead into a quiet understanding that resonates on a level words cannot capture. This recognition isn't about shared experiences or similar backgrounds. It transcends the ordinary. It's a feeling that emerges in the way your presence aligns effortlessly with theirs. There's an almost instinctive awareness that this person sees you, not just the face you show to the world, but the hidden corners of your being. Your joys, your fears, the parts of yourself you sometimes try to hide, they are met with quiet acceptance. This is a mirror of the soul, an acknowledgement that someone is willing to hold space for your entire being without expectation or demand. Often this deep recognition carries with it a sense of calm. It's not dramatic or urgent. It doesn't scream for attention. Instead, it whispers, "This feels right. This feels familiar. This feels like home." You might notice it in small moments, the way your laughter naturally intertwines, how your silences are comfortable, or how even a glance feels loaded with understanding. There's a rhythm to the connection that feels both new and timeless. Psychologically, this deep recognition can also help you trust your intuition. When someone resonates at this level, your instincts recognize alignment. You begin to notice patterns in how your emotions respond, how your energy shifts in their presence. You start to understand that love, in its truest form, isn't only about passion or excitement. It's about resonance, familiarity, and an instinctive knowing that this connection matters. Ultimately, this first sign, the deep recognition, is subtle but powerful. It plants the seed of awareness that what you're experiencing is rare, something that goes beyond superficial attraction or circumstance. It is the quiet whisper of your psyche, pointing toward a connection that has the potential to grow into something enduring. Recognizing it, acknowledging it, and allowing yourself to explore it is the first step toward understanding whether this person might truly be the love of your life. When we talk about the love of your life, it's not just about how someone makes you feel, it's about how they reflect you back to yourself. This is what I call the mirror of self. The person who is truly significant in your life doesn't simply accept who you are. They reveal layers of yourself you may not have noticed before. In their presence, your strengths feel illuminated, and your vulnerabilities become visible, not as flaws, but as parts of your human experience that deserve acknowledgement. A mirror doesn't distort, it shows reality. And when someone holds up this kind of reflection, it can be both enlightening and challenging. You might see qualities you admire, such as your resilience, creativity, or compassion, highlighted in the way they interact with you. But you may also encounter shadows, habits, fears, or emotional patterns you've avoided confronting. This isn't meant to feel threatening, rather, it's an invitation to self-awareness. The love of your life often serves as a catalyst for this growth, gently encouraging you to integrate all aspects of yourself, the light and the dark, into a more authentic whole. Notice how this reflection works in everyday moments. When you're sharing a conversation, do they understand your silences and pauses? Do they recognize the subtleties in your expressions and moods without judgment? These small instances often carry the deepest truths. It's in these exchanges that you begin to sense a profound alignment, a recognition that someone can see the real you, and that in itself is rare. Psychologically, this mirror effect is powerful because humans naturally seek connection and validation. When someone reflects you accurately, it reassures your mind and your heart that you are seen, heard, and valued for your entirety. It fosters trust and creates a sense of safety, allowing intimacy to deepen without fear or pretense. Over time, this reflection can guide you toward greater self-understanding, helping you recognize patterns, clarify values, and embrace your authentic path. Ultimately, the mirror of self is a sign that goes beyond attraction or compatibility. It shows that the connection you share has depth, meaning, and potential for long-term growth. When someone holds this mirror for you, it's an acknowledgement that they are invested not only in loving you, but in seeing you evolve as a complete whole person. Recognizing this sign can transform how you view relationships, teaching you that the love of your life isn't just someone who makes you feel good. It's someone who helps you truly know yourself. One of the most telling signs that you may have found the love of your life is the feeling of effortless connection. With them, interactions don't feel forced or staged. Conversations flow naturally, silences are comfortable, and even ordinary moments carry a quiet ease that feels both familiar and grounding. This is more than mere compatibility. It's an alignment of energies, a subtle resonance that allows two individuals to simply exist together without pretense. Think about the people you've met in life. Some require constant effort to maintain a dialogue or keep engagement alive. You feel the weight of expectations, the pressure to perform or to fill the silence. With someone who is truly significant for you, this tension is absent. Words are exchanged freely, laughter comes easily, and even moments of quiet are shared without discomfort. It's as if your presence naturally complements theirs, creating a rhythm that feels instinctive and unforced. This effortless connection often extends beyond conversation. It appears in the way you move through shared spaces, in how you understand each other's moods without explanation, or in the subtle ways gestures, glances, and expressions communicate meaning. There's a sense of synchronicity that almost feels intuitive, where thoughts, emotions, and reactions align in a seamless flow. It's not dramatic or overwhelming. It's steady, comforting, and quietly affirming. Psychologically, this kind of connection is significant because it reflects mutual ease and acceptance. You are not striving to impress or earn approval. Your true self is met with openness and reciprocity. This creates a fertile space for trust, vulnerability, and intimacy to develop naturally. Over time, this ease becomes a foundation, allowing the relationship to grow deeper without the friction or strain that often characterizes less aligned connections. An effortless connection also signals emotional attunement. You begin to notice that your moods influence each other in subtle ways, that your laughter feels fuller, your worries lighter, and even your routine moments carry a quiet joy. It's a reminder that the love of your life isn't someone who demands constant effort to maintain closeness. It's someone who makes closeness feel natural, uncontrived, and mutually fulfilling. Ultimately, recognizing this effortless connection is about paying attention to how your energy responds to theirs. It's the absence of tension, the presence of comfort, and the sense that being together doesn't require masks, scripts, or performances. This natural alignment is a signal that you may have found someone whose presence not only complements your life, but enhances it, making shared existence feel not just possible, but profoundly harmonious. One of the most subtle yet profound signs that someone could be the love of your life is the alignment of values and vision. It's not just about liking the same hobbies or enjoying similar routines. It's about the deeper principles that guide your decisions, shape your choices, and define how you live your life. When two people share these core values, it creates a foundation that goes beyond attraction or fleeting chemistry. It signals a potential for long-term harmony because you are moving in the same direction, even when life presents challenges. Shared values act like a compass for the relationship. They influence how you handle conflict, how you approach goals, and how you support each other's growth. When you encounter someone whose fundamental beliefs resonate with your own, you experience a rare sense of understanding and alignment. Decisions that might otherwise be fraught with tension feel easier because you're guided by similar principles. For example, if honesty, empathy, or personal growth are central to both of you, these shared priorities naturally shape your interactions and strengthen trust. Equally important is the alignment of vision, the way you imagine your life unfolding. This doesn't mean every dream or plan has to match perfectly. Rather, it's about a shared sense of direction, a compatible perspective on what matters most, and a willingness to grow together toward mutual goals. When someone shares your vision, even the challenges of life feel navigable because you are both invested in building a future that honors your values. There is a sense of teamwork, partnership, and shared purpose that can withstand the trials and uncertainties that every relationship inevitably faces. Psychologically, this alignment provides a stabilizing influence. It reduces friction in decision-making and fosters a sense of safety, knowing that you and your partner are on the same wavelength when it comes to priorities, ethics, and long-term aspirations. It also encourages mutual respect because each of you recognizes that the other's choices are rooted in similar guiding principles, even if the execution differs. This shared understanding allows both partners to thrive individually while strengthening the bond between them. Recognizing shared values and vision doesn't require grand gestures or long lists of agreements. Often, it appears in everyday interactions, the way you approach challenges, how you make plans, and how you talk about the future. When you notice that your outlook on life naturally complements theirs, it's a quiet but powerful indicator that this connection is more than chance. It's a partnership built on alignment, trust, and mutual understanding. Ultimately, shared values and vision are like the roots of a tree. They provide stability, nourishment, and resilience, allowing love to grow and endure. When these roots are strong and intertwined, the relationship has the capacity to weather storms, flourish, and evolve into something deeply meaningful. One of the most profound signs that someone might be the love of your life is the presence of emotional resonance. This is the sense that your feelings, moods, and inner world are naturally understood and reflected by another person. It's more than empathy or compassion. It's a subtle, often unspoken alignment that creates a deep emotional connection, a feeling that your emotional life is not only seen, but harmonized with someone else's presence. Emotional resonance manifests in many ways. You may notice it in the way their happiness lifts your own, or how their calm presence eases your anxiety. Moments of joy feel fuller when shared, and challenges feel lighter because someone instinctively understands the weight you carry. Even without words, there's a sense that your emotions are acknowledged and respected. You don't have to explain every nuance of what you're feeling, they intuitively pick up on it. This intuitive understanding builds a sense of safety, trust, and intimacy that is difficult to find elsewhere. Unlike superficial attraction or fleeting infatuation, emotional resonance goes deeper. It connects to the way your nervous system responds to another person, the subtle cues of tone, gesture, and energy that make you feel seen and validated. Psychologically, this alignment fosters comfort and a sense of belonging. When someone resonates with your emotional state, it reinforces the feeling that you can be fully yourself around them, without masks or pretense. You feel accepted in both your calm and chaotic moments, which is a rare and significant aspect of meaningful love. This kind of resonance also supports personal growth. When emotions are mirrored thoughtfully, it can highlight patterns in how you react, respond, and relate, offering insight without judgment. Someone who resonates with you emotionally acts as a guide in a quiet way, showing where harmony exists and gently illuminating areas where balance is needed. Over time, this shared emotional attunement strengthens the bond, fostering deeper empathy, patience, and understanding between both individuals. Recognizing emotional resonance doesn't require dramatic moments or constant intensity. It appears in ordinary experiences, walking together, sharing a meal, or even exchanging a glance. It is the subtle, enduring sense that your inner world is aligned, that your feelings are not only noticed, but naturally integrated into a shared rhythm. This alignment signals more than compatibility. It indicates a depth of connection that is rare, meaningful, and sustaining. Ultimately, emotional resonance is a quiet, powerful confirmation of profound connection. It is a reminder that love is not just about attraction or convenience, but about the ability to feel deeply understood, valued, and mirrored on an emotional level. When this resonance is present, it provides a strong foundation for trust, intimacy, and a relationship that has the capacity to endure, evolve, and thrive over time. One of the most defining signs that someone might be the love of your life is their role as a growth catalyst. This doesn't mean they push you forcefully or create conflict to change you. It means their presence naturally encourages you to expand, reflect, and evolve into a more complete version of yourself. In a truly meaningful connection, love is not stagnant. It is dynamic, inviting both partners to grow individually while strengthening the bond between them. A growth catalyst in a relationship shows up in subtle, often quiet ways. They may challenge your assumptions, ask questions that prompt self-reflection, or encourage you to step outside your comfort zone. It might be as simple as inspiring you to pursue a goal you've been hesitant to tackle, or as profound as guiding you to confront personal fears and emotional patterns you've avoided. Importantly, this growth is never imposed. It feels supportive, respectful, and aligned with your own aspirations. Psychologically, the presence of a growth catalyst is significant because humans naturally seek meaning and development in their lives. When someone encourages growth in a gentle, steady way, it reinforces a sense of purpose and personal agency. You begin to notice patterns in your behavior and decisions that may have previously gone unexamined. Through this mirror of challenge and encouragement, you gain insight into your values, desires, and potential. Over time, this process fosters greater self-awareness, resilience, and authenticity. A partner who serves as a growth catalyst also demonstrates patience and understanding. They recognize that change and evolution are gradual, and they support your journey without judgment or pressure. Their guidance comes from a place of care and genuine investment in your well-being, rather than control or expectation. This creates a safe environment in which both partners can explore vulnerabilities, take risks, and embrace the unknown without fear of rejection. Importantly, the influence of a growth catalyst extends beyond personal development. It strengthens the relationship itself. As each partner evolves, the connection deepens because both individuals are engaging with one another more fully and authentically. This continuous evolution fosters a sense of shared journey, where love is not static but alive, flexible, and expansive. Recognizing a growth catalyst is about observing the ways someone inspires reflection and positive change in your life without coercion or dramatic gestures. It is the gentle encouragement that challenges you to be your best self while offering unwavering support. When this dynamic is present, it signals more than compatibility. It reveals a bond that nurtures personal and mutual growth, laying a foundation for a relationship that can thrive through time, change, and the unfolding of both lives. One of the most subtle yet powerful signs that someone may be the love of your life is what I call intuitive knowing. It's that quiet, often unspoken certainty that arises deep within you. A sense that this connection is meaningful and enduring, even before words or logic can fully explain it. This knowing doesn't rely on grand gestures, dramatic declarations, or measurable proof. Instead, it emerges from an inner sense of alignment, a resonance between your intuition and your experience of this person. Intuitive knowing often manifests in moments of clarity, where your mind may not have all the answers, but your heart and gut respond instinctively. You might feel a strong sense of ease when considering a future together, or an inner reassurance that challenges can be faced side by side. It is a subtle but unmistakable confidence that this person matters in a way that goes beyond surface attraction or circumstance. You may not be able to articulate why, and it may not always make sense to others, but within you, the recognition is real and persistent. Psychologically, this intuitive sense is rooted in the way humans process emotional and experiential cues. Your subconscious picks up on patterns in behavior, energy, and shared moments, forming an internal map of compatibility and resonance. When someone aligns with your core values, emotional needs, and deeper sense of self, your intuition recognizes it. Over time, this intuitive knowing can act as a compass, guiding you toward connections that have potential for depth, trust, and long-term fulfillment. What makes intuitive knowing especially significant is its subtlety. It's not a dramatic signal, it's quiet, steady, and often gentle. It might surface as a sense of calm in their presence, a feeling of certainty when making decisions together, or even a simple, unshakable confidence that being with this person is aligned with your life's journey. Unlike fleeting excitement or external validation, intuitive knowing is enduring. It persists even through challenges, changes, or uncertainty. Recognizing this internal guidance encourages trust in your own judgment and in the natural unfolding of the relationship. It reminds you that love is not only about emotion or logic, it is also about attunement, instinct, and alignment. When this intuitive knowing is present, it can help you navigate your relationship with clarity and purpose, honoring both your feelings and your deeper sense of self. Ultimately, intuitive knowing is a quiet affirmation that transcends words. It is the internal certainty that accompanies profound connection, offering guidance, reassurance, and trust in the path you are walking together. When you feel it, you know, deep down, that this person is more than just a part of your life. They may very well be a companion for the journey ahead. One of the most telling signs that someone may be the love of your life is the presence of unshakable support. This isn't about occasional encouragement or performing acts of kindness. It's about a consistent, steady presence that reassures you, stabilizes you, and affirms your worth even in the most challenging moments. When someone embodies this kind of support, it becomes clear that they are not only invested in the relationship, but in your well-being, growth, and sense of security. Unshakable support is often subtle and quiet. It appears not in grand declarations, but in everyday actions, listening attentively when you need to speak, offering comfort without judgment, or standing by you when life becomes unpredictable. It doesn't demand perfection or agreement. It simply reflects a commitment to remain present and steady, regardless of circumstances. This kind of support fosters trust because you know that, even when situations are difficult or emotions run high, they will not abandon you or diminish your experience. Psychologically, this quality is profoundly stabilizing. Humans are wired to seek safety and reliability in close relationships, and unshakable support provides exactly that. It allows you to be vulnerable, to share fears, doubts, and aspirations, without fear of rejection or dismissal. When someone offers this level of emotional and relational stability, it encourages openness, growth, and a deeper intimacy that few connections achieve. It creates a container in which both partners can explore themselves and each other without the constant need for reassurance or validation. Unshakable support also strengthens resilience. In life, challenges and uncertainties are inevitable, but knowing that someone is consistently by your side can transform how you experience them. It's not about solving every problem or shielding you from difficulty. It's about the certainty that you will face challenges together with empathy, understanding, and commitment. This shared steadiness builds confidence in both yourself and the relationship. Importantly, unshakable support is reciprocal. It's not about dependency or one-sided care. It's about mutual investment, where both partners offer encouragement, understanding, and stability. When this dynamic is present, the relationship becomes a source of comfort and growth, rather than stress or insecurity. You begin to recognize that love, in its most enduring form, thrives on presence, reliability, and a shared commitment to weathering life's challenges together. Ultimately, unshakable support is a hallmark of profound connection. It signals a relationship that is rooted in trust, empathy, and dedication, a relationship capable of enduring the unpredictable nature of life. When someone consistently demonstrates this kind of support, it is a quiet but powerful affirmation that this connection is meaningful, reliable, and potentially lifelong.